Animo Fam coming at you live, where all we do all day, every day, faith, art, and music. You already know what it is. You already know who we are and what we do and why we do it. For the name of Jesus, you already know. Family-based, faith-based. Today we have competition for the ages. Father versus son. Animo Senior versus Justice, running the NBA Finals. Thunder versus Pacers. We're gonna run it. Who y'all think is gonna take it this year? On the ones and twos, we have Justice Reign, only 10 years old, coming out of Edinburgh, playing out of Mission, Texas. Coming at you live. Y'all be sure to stay tuned.
What's up? Who's gonna win the NBA Finals, the Pacers or the Thunder? I got the Pacers. And my dad too.
This is School Henderson, and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
Oh, yeah, let's go. That was perfect.
Right.
Welcome to an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV.
In the My Career storyline, you come across a lot of NBA players, one of which is Scoot Henderson.
And we caught up with him.
I think Indiana,
As
because
they came
we
through the
got
tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home turf. Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. Hi everyone, here with analyst Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian. Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5.
Right now, the series is 1-1. So, yeah, who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals?
Pacers, Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Emhart, the 1 and the 2.
Whoa.
And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Basket's good. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So, yeah.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shea is not a free throw merchant, and we will stay away from him because this free throw line is only reserved for Shea.
Holmgren with it.
Because the refs are on Shea's side.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Dort. The 3. Buries it from 3.
Not afraid to shoot. Dort has become more confident in his jumper, and you
I
see
do
why.
Nemhard is
A moment to
goated,
hear
so
from Allie LaForce.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket. So let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
This guy has
Allie,
a
thank you for that.
Miles Turner.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Free throw
There's
merchant.
that man, Gilgeous-Alexander. So tough to contend with his quickness.
Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Halliburton.
Easy
and
done.
the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton. Not wasting any time or motion.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Yep, that one goes.
How did they not call a foul?
adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean,
It's
I don't
Shea.
care how close to
How
the
could
rim
they
he
not
is. That's a
call
tough
foul
shot.
already?
Fires in the triple.
You have to take Siakam seriously at the arc. He can hurt you from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And
Shea
that one's
isn't
good.
the goal.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
The goal.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4
It's
from
Luka.
the field. Seems like they're right
Kobe.
on point and can't miss.
And the
My
dunk by
top 5 all
Halliburton.
time
Tremendous
at
explosion
number
on that
5
launch by
is
Halliburton, throwing it down.
For
Blake
Oklahoma
Griffin.
City, they've gone
Number
4
4.
of 4 from the floor.
Michael
Perfect start.
number
Clark, we
4.
hear a lot
Larry
of talk
Bird.
about
Number
Halliburton's
3.
Supreme Court vision. Just how
LeBron
good is it?
James.
I think it's
Number 2.
phenomenal, B.A.
Michael
To be the
Jordan.
facilitator
And number
that he
1 is
You
Kobe.
got to have an
And number
understanding
6
of what you're trying
is
to run, but also a
Luka.
feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill.
Send me
Feeling
a
where defenders are,
screen.
feeling where your teammates
I'm
are
gonna
or
dunk
might
on
be.
you.
And that is a gift. And he's honed that
Easy.
in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in
I'm
the
3
league.
for 3.
Pass to Hartenstein.
Andrew Nemhard is
And
Cody.
Hartenstein
Andrew
slams it
Nemhard
in.
was Cody.
That's a tough spot to
I
be
mean,
in as a
He
defender.
was Cody in
With
game
that
2.
height disadvantage,
Yeah.
it's very hard to protect the rim.
Perfect.
Here's Nemhard.
Easy.
And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Andrew
Williams with
Nemhard
it.
is still
Siakam
Cody
covering.
from game 2.
It's Dort on the wing. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Dort's got 6.
Who's
Man,
the
this
GOAT
is
of
just
all
fun.
time?
These teams are trading
Who
threes
do-
back and
who-
forth.
Who's the
Nothing
GOAT
like
of all
answering
time?
back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own.
It's either
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles round out his game.
Oklahoma City calls timeout. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Then a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Siakam. Matherin's checked in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nimhart. Matherin against Caruso.
TJ McConnell is also
It's
Cody.
Wiggins on the wing. Fires for
whatever
3.
this guy's name
Sinks the tray.
Something
Whatever the
McConnell.
defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Luka
Pacers
Toppin's
trail by
also
3.
Cody.
2 minutes.
But the Mavs are Cody too.
McConnell from
See,
outside.
he's about to hit that.
They grab their own miss.
See, he's about to hit this
Takes the
3.
3. That shot off. The Thunder have gone 7 of 9. A solid percentage so far.
Bro, Jalen Williams is not Cody.
Williams in the post. Working on Walker.
Aaron Wiggins is Cody, but
Wallace,
not
pass
too
to
good.
Williams.
This guy, what's his name?
Yep, count it.
I know it's
Joe
early,
Johnson.
but you have to wonder if these
No.
offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure.
Isaiah
Crowd-pleasing
Joe,
already.
Halliburton outside.
He's kind of Cody. Because, like, he's Shea's back. The backup
Back to
player.
McConnell. Takes a 3.
If Shea is breaking threes,
The
then
Thunder
he's the
with the
backup
rebound.
player.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Caruso outside. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an
Easy
impact
done.
tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the
I don't know
defensive
this
glass,
guy's name, but
it's
Jarvis
really
Walker.
hard to
Yeah,
come away
he's
with the
Cody.
win.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few
Ben
more of
Simmons.
those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Pacers trail by 5.
You know what? I'm LaMelo Ball, so.
There's 39 seconds left in the first.
LaMelo Ball.
Joe grabs the miss.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
This time I'm in the middle ball.
And Halliburton has
I'm
got the ball
pointing
here
at
for
half
Indiana.
court, but it's actually fake. And then I drive, and then I spin, and then I
Right
pass
side
it to,
Walker.
I forgot his name again, but he's going.
It's
So
rebounded by Oklahoma
he's
City.
gonna miss that.
Williams has got his
And
fourth
then
rebound in this
Aaron
one.
Wiggins is gonna make this
And
down.
there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yes,
and after
he
seeing
did.
it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
Yeah, I
The
agree.
refs
I mean,
are
the replay
not
center is
going
offers
well.
giving us the perfect angle, and
The only person who's going is TJ McConnell, Andrew Nemhart, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner.
And so it's Oklahoma
And
City
their other dude,
closing
Jerry
out this
Swalker.
quarter with a
And- oh,
7-point
and
lead. What has them in
not
front
sure,
right now,
because-
by and large,
because,
they're
like,
taking great shots.
The refs
Time for a
are
quick break,
joining
then
the
back to the
Thunder,
action.
bro. Like, Shea would jump
If
into
you're
them
just
and
joining
they would
us,
call
we
a
played through
foul.
one quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Oklahoma City.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Like, he
One
has
other
a
thing they've done
free
really
throw
well
line.
moving the ball
When
around.
somebody else gets
They've
fouled,
done a nice
there's a
job
sign,
not settling
and it's
for
like
that initial
reserved for
option and
Shea.
making that extra
Like,
pass.
bro.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Some serious height in the middle.
Oh, yes, TJ
Holmgren
McConnell's
the
going.
4, Hardenstein the 5. Gilgeous Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward.
Andrew Nemhart.
It's Dort on the wing. He's guarded by Nemhart. And it's all from three-point range.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot first possession.
Well, talking about minutes and after, he's another great young Canadian player.
Yeah, they've got a ton of them coming from north of the border, PA. I mean, Matthew, you got R.J. Barrett, SGA, Shea Gilgeous Alexander. I mean, at this point,
Pascal
you could
can
probably
play point
fill a
guard
couple
too,
of
though.
rosters with
If you
high-level
don't think so,
players that
then
come
watch
from
this.
Canada.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers
Oh,
in
yes.
2015
I'm gonna
for
go
much
play
of his
that
career
shot.
with the team.
And there
He's
was
endured
only,
the
like,
trade
clutch.
rumors. He said, I've
The
still
clutch
got
shot.
PTSD from that, but I wanted to be
Except
here in
it was a
Indy.
two.
And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him
Come
an
back
extension
season.
and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. From deep, Gilgeous Alexander. Offensive rebound. Dort. And another shot. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
The 3 is up. Another 3 for Indiana.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous Alexander is so skilled. The ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Here's
Easy
Nemhart.
buckets.
Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Nemhart's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Gilgeous Alexander against McConnell. Ooh, tough finish inside by Gilgeous Alexander.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Nemhart, good.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren.
You know what?
That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Neesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for McConnell.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long.
No,
When
it's
it's
not
changed,
fake.
back and forth we go.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shepard.
For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots.
Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Toppin comes in for Siakam.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And he lobs it up top. It's tipped and stolen by Holmgren. Here's Wiggins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Yeah.
Pacers trail by 3. Now here's Nembhard. 11 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
What?
And not just exerting himself.
Instant replay. He lobbed it, but he made it.
Scoring the ball, also showing energy on
counts.
defense as evidenced by his 3 steals on the game.
That's why he's good.
Wiggins from long range. 2 minutes. Walker pulls down the board. Indiana has got 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. To the inside. Back to Nembhard.
Jarvis Walker. Give me a screen.
Down low. 5 to shoot. The deep 3.
Oh.
And Indiana misses again.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Hangs. Chet going to work inside.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Nembhard. And Indiana misses again.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Caruso, the open look. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
And he lobs it up. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. He goes up. Williams with it. Picked up by Neesmith. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
Nembhard pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
The most
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
The most underrated NBA player in history is Scottie Pippen.
There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Neesmith. The 3 is up. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Great work on the glass.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Andrew Nembhard getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Neesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it. You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Pacers trail by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect them to hit those kind of shots.
Siakam against Holmgren.
Yeah.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
No, don't play defense on him. He's going to get fouled. No!
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Indiana calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's getting loose and doing work. They want to talk this over and find some answers.
And Indiana with some changes. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Halliburton outside. Over Hartenstein. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up to the Thunder. 2-point game. And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness. He is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt. And if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guard.
And the basket by Siakam.
Ooh, cooking it up down low. It's Spicy Pete.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it.
Here's McConnell. Lays it up and banks it in. McConnell's got 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Thunder have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go.
The
drive by Shai. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Easy layup.
Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah,
He's got
Shea.
These teams are playing with incredible energy. Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And he'll do like that. Flagrant foul.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. Wallace misses.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Wallace pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Back off. No, why would you?
SGA just powering through contact.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Alexander with a steal.
Don't foul him. Don't. Why?
And there's a whistle.
No, that wasn't a foul.
He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Benedict Mather picks one up.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
Some changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Shepard in for Tyrese Halliburton. Stolen by Caruso. 1:51 left in the third quarter of the game.
Still for Shea.
Wallace left side. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Shepard. Pacers trail by 3. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Lou Dort.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
I'll pass it, and Shea is guarding me. He's probably going to block me.
And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wiggins, and he slams it in one-handed.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wallace.
Don't hit the shot.
Misses the 3.
Yes.
Indiana's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
Why are you double teaming me? Oh,
Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Nice shot by Toppin.
And their outside game has simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. Fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Twos are good.
McConnell from outside. Rebound by Wiggins.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And Wallace, here we go. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Threes are good.
Here's McConnell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. McConnell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Shoot it.
It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. What a performance from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Why wasn't this one?
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Isaiah Joe is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Williams in at the 3 spot.
He's gonna miss
Halliburton
it.
outside.
He's gonna get it back.
Second
He's gonna
chance
shoot
effort.
another mid-range and he's
Oh,
gonna make
Halliburton,
it.
tough.
Boy, the defense was tough right there, but Halliburton just locked in, kept his focus, and knocked it down.
Outside Joe. Williams on the wing. Launches a three. Gets the three ball to go.
A shot that Williams continues to work on.
Since you did that,
Love seeing these type of results.
I'm gonna hit a three.
Halliburton for three. Oh, Halliburton deadly from deep.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
Yes.
Pass to Dort. Fires from deep. Here's Joe.
Why would you let him go?
And he comes up with a bucket.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Halliburton
Why are
looking
you
over
not
the floor.
guarding me? Tyrese.
That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Ooh, he really
Tyrese
came
next.
close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
Count it. Good. Now it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Halliburton outside. Connects from downtown. Halliburton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his third triple.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Nimhart, he's checked in for Indiana and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending to the in-store, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
I don't know.
And so he hits both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
I can name 3 Currys. Seth Curry,
And here's Halliburton.
Del Curry, and Steph Curry, and the other dude.
Just 5 on the clock.
You know what?
Puts up a deep three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now.
I know you're going to shoot it. I'm gonna pass
Outside
it.
Joe. Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Oh, the long ball from Holmgren.
This is too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Since you hit that 3,
Halliburton on the wing. Covered by Joe to the middle. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he kicked off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
They've been grabbing rebounds all game long.
Yep, and they needed every one of those goals. This game's still close.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Thunder leading by 3.
3-point game.
Here's Williams.
Driving
in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Halliburton for 3. No luck on that one. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. It's Dort on the wing.
Drives in.
Started by Nimhart. Dort's shot is good.
Tenacious stuff from Dort. I mean, he knows the situation and is dead set
I'm gonna
on getting them
recreate
a bucket.
that one bucket against Giannis in the run.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton finishes strong.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Timeout called. The Thunder.
This timeout is for everyone.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you what, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean,
he has
the game
25
is
points.
looking effortless.
And then what? And then Tyrese has, and then Tyrese has
for him, man. He's riding that wave of confidence and momentum. which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
And the Pacers making a change here. Matherin's checked in. Here's Joe.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're losing by 3. 1 minute 58 left to play in the fourth quarter.
It's T-shirt time, everyone. Get loud now.
And here's Indiana now. They trail by 3.
Oh, yes.
Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists now in the game. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Don't guard him. You know what? Yes, press.
The 6-footer.
No.
Matherin with a rebound. Matherin's got 5 rebounds in the game. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
I'm so nervous.
Halliburton with the ball.
Give me a screen.
Clock at 6. To take the lead. And he drives in. Oh, those long strides. Halliburton.
Big time shot by Halliburton. And his team and coaches say, in Tyrese, we trust.
The Thunder have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
Andrew Nembhard.
Nembhard outside. Another one falls for Indiana.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Halliburton. Money.
A terrific effort from Halliburton so far offensively. He's not holding anything back on that end of the floor.
On offense, here are the Thunder. He connects. And that one brings him within 1.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on,
go to the right. I'm going to fake to the right. I'm going to go to the left. And I'm going to shoot the easy.
Now Halliburton.
Fake to the right. Go to the left.
Just 5 to shoot.
And then I'm going to shoot the step back range.
It's alive. Halliburton on the wings. And an intentional foul right there.
How did you foul me?
Called by Indiana. They're ahead by 1.
I see.
19 seconds left in the fourth.
Indiana calls timeout.
I see your strategy, but how could you foul somebody if you can't
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Halliburton.
And if they,
on the wing,
and if you can't,
6 on the shot clock.
Pass it to Andrew
Indiana
Nembhard.
needs to get a shot off. Oh, he nails it!
See?
Major
How could
dominance.
you foul somebody
Comes so
if you can't
easily
pass
for
that?
fantastic getting to his spot on the floor.
And the Thunder call time here. They're down by 3. 5 ticks left in the game. Guys, your
But
thoughts?
there's 5 seconds.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time,
Imagine
need a
if
three.
this three.
Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
Yes. No, what?
Goes into space and getting a hand up.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And then he misses
And a
this
tough
one.
break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Thank you for watching
Crowd for giving them
AnimoFam247.
such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
God bless you. Have a good day.